So what specifically then is the problem that Luda is trying to solve in the world?
The short answer is putting people at the center of entertainment. And I guess the longer answer that's a lot more interesting is kind of stepping back and saying, if you think about traditional entertainment, and you think about what the world calls IPs, we're talking about things like Marvel or Minecraft. These are all projects that really put the intellectual property at the center and the people who make that property, the fans, the players, the creators on the outside. And if you think about that, kind of like the things we were talking about earlier, it feels backwards, right? The people ought to be at the center of these things, right? The fans and the players and the creators who imbue so much meaning into, you know, the characters and the worlds and the games. And so this then gets this question, look at what does it mean to put people back at the center? And it's not just that they get to participate economically and they get ownership, which is obviously very core to the Web3 ethos, but it's also they now have permission and in some ways incentives to care about and contribute creatively, right? Where they can actually build on and extend and mod and fork these game worlds and story worlds that they're in, the entertainment they're in. And you contrast that with what happens when you do that to traditional IPs, you get takedown notices, right? You get litigated. And so the contrast here is not just about putting people at the center economically, but it's also putting at the center creatively. And then, you know, maybe at an even deeper level, you can actually think about this as socially centering people, right? If you want stories and games where the entire world can enjoy, then the people that are creating and owning these ought to represent the richness and diversity of the world as well, right? So this is really kind of at the core of what we believe in, what we're trying to do. Now, the nice thing is when you look at the entertainment industry as a whole, it's actually been on this arc that's gone from the studios and the companies to putting more and more power in the hands of players, right? And so you can go through this arc of entertainment from read-only entertainment like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and you can look at where we've been more recently with read-write entertainment, really being these UGC platforms like Minecraft and Roblox, where the players aren't just consuming the content that's being created, they're contributing to it and sharing it with others. And we're really kind of trying to help with this next shift, which is going from UGC to UOC, user-owned entertainment, right? This is really what kind of ties together what you could look at as a read-write own era of entertainment.